Well, hello, crafters. And as you can see, we're in a festive mood. I'm Big D, and welcome to Sanguinimus. So, this year, we here at the Gamecraft Dragon are super thankful for all the support this community has given us. A little over a year ago, actually almost a year and a half now, we joined the IDIC beer community, and we were just under 200 subscribers. In a year and a half since, we're right on the edge of 600. We've got a thriving Discord server. We've got a thriving Tuesday chat. It's been a great year for the hobby. COVID notwithstanding, we have still gotten a lot done. I'm somewhere around 500 figures painted for the year. Lady D, as you can see, is still working on this beautiful painting, but she's also been working on some figures. The hobby has been really great this year. The community has been great this year. I have a lot to be thankful for, and a big portion of that is this great community. So because of that, I want to give back this holiday season. And I know at the 400 viewer mark, we gave away a couple of figures to, and they ended up going to Cinedave, and he got a couple of Sisters of Battle figures because he's a Sisters of Battle player, so I want to make sure we got something towards the person who deserved it, towards their army. And then at 500 viewers, we gave away two things. We gave the Pay It Forward box, which was started by Rob at the TMP, which I'm going to put links to all the channels I mentioned below because these are all just really great people. So we gave away the box that was started by Rob at the Miniatures Paintbrush, then went to Mythos and Freak at Frost and Fist. It then went over to Nick at IDIC Beer, Necrons, and more. And then it came back to me. Well, at 500 subscribers, I hit my goal. And so it went on and it went to CM Wargaming. So Captain Morgan got it. And he unboxed it about a week ago. Again, I'll have a link to that video down below as well. And in the time since that 500, I also had a 500 subscriber, a personal giveaway, which, as luck would have it, also went to Nick at IDIC Beer. So I sent him a little something. He hasn't unboxed it yet, so I kind of want to leave that to him to reveal that. But it was a personal gift, actually. So it's been a really good 2020. For as crappy as 2020 has been on a whole, I gotta take away the positives. I've got a great job now. I had a job coming into 2020. I've been there for a year and a half. A really amazing company, and then COVID just decimated a lot of what they were doing there, and I was forced to move on, and that sucked. And I spent several months out of work, but luckily, because I had a solid work ethic and a solid work habit, I was able to keep unemployment, and it was during the time when they were giving a little extra boost. So I was able to keep everything afloat, and I got work just as that ran out. So I was able to maintain my family. So we really didn't suffer too bad of a financial hardship. I mean, we've weathered the storm pretty well. Lady D, you know, she got a promotion at work, and she's been doing great. The Kender has been doing really well at what they're doing at work, and they've started a new little side business specifically to us 40K and AOS players, making COVID masks with our favorite sigils and symbols on them. I'll put a link to that below too. It's been a really positive year in a storm of negativity. And being as it is, I wanted to give something back as we come to the close of the year. So that's what we're doing. Now, also this past week, GW finally released the 9th edition rules for the Blood Angels. Not my favorite chapter, but I know it's a super popular chapter. There's a lot of fans out there. They have a lot of really great lore, a lot of really great figures, a lot of just they're cool if that's your thing. And I understand why people like them. I understand why people get into them. And if they're your thing, they're the best thing ever. And I get that. And I love that there is something in 40K for everybody. And so, in honor of the Blood Angels just coming out, and a little nod to Alpha Busa about his whole Slaanesh and Sanguinimus, we're going to do a little Sanguinimus giveaway. A little boost up to the channel and a giveaway to all of you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be giving away. You guys know I've been touting it a lot lately. I came into a huge lot of retro 40K stuff. Just a huge lot of it. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to a friend of mine that just passed it all on to me. It's actually I'm building an entire personal chapter of figures based on this stuff. It's so cool. And plus it's a bunch of other stuff. There's just so much. I mean, you guys have seen, I've unboxed them, and I've got another box of stuff. Apparently he found more than I'm coming, so it's just, all in all, it's just so cool. And I'm so happy for that, and I wanted to pass on some of that joy. So this year, we're going to be giving away, completely sealed. This is still shrink wrapped in the plastic, from 1994, 1995, I believe. The Blood Angels Space Marine Death Company. The original box set. And as you can hear, this is pewter figures. There's some plastic in there, but these are all pewter figures. They've got bases, they got figures, they got all their stuff. Transfers, the whole 9 yards. I doubt the transfers are good anymore, but you know, hey, this is some really cool stuff. And if you're a Blood Angels player, even if you don't want to open them up and play them, being able to stick this on your shelf as a collectible, something from the very earliest days of your chapter, the earliest days of Warhammer, and be able to put this on your shelf, we're going to give this to you. Now, since I can see both the I want to open it up and build it, or I want to put it on a shelf and keep it, I understand that there's two camps out there. So just in case, I've dug into my massive collection of 40K bits. And I have dug out a pretty decent sized baggie of nothing but Blood Angels Tactical Marine bits. These are shoulder pads, these are pistols and guns and swords and helmets and backpacks and all kinds of wonderful Blood Angel themed stuff. It's got the wing and the blood drop and just all kinds of shoulder pads in there. There's a bunch of really cool shoulder pads in there. So it's a, it's a sizable baggie. It's probably the equivalent of like 3 full-size sprues worth of just bits and stuff. There's a bunch of torsos. You may need to put some legs on these things, but you've got a huge stack of bits here. So we're going to include this with this. So this is going to go to one lucky subscriber. So how do you get in on this? It's really simple. A couple requirements, but it's going to be simple. So one, you have to be a subscriber. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Just hit that subscribe button so I know that this is going to somebody that watches my stuff and knows that I'm here for gamers on a whole. Two, I want you to go out to my Instagram and I want you to follow her, and that's the Gamecraft Dragon on Instagram, and I want you to follow me there because I'm doing a lot more tutorials and a lot more painting, and I'm starting to put a lot of stuff up there. And I want to share it with more of a community. And the more people that see it, the more I can share it with, and the more they can share it with the people they know. And that's my goal there. I just want people to see, what it means to be an average dude that just does this for the joy of it. I'm not a super painter. I'm not a Sam Lenz. I'm not even a tech noir. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy that enjoys this hobby to the depth of his heart, and I just want to share that joy with everyone out there. So you need to do those two things, and then lastly, you need to put a comment below, and I want you to put down one, what you love the most about the Blood Angels. What drew you into loving the Blood Angels? It can be just a single sentence, just a simple phrase, just something that tells me why you love the Blood Angels. And then second, because I'm curious, I want to know where in the world you're watching me from. What country are you in? And I just want to know because I just want to know what this reach is. Because I know 40K is a worldwide hobby, and it's a worldwide phenomenon. And I have friends and followers that are in Australia and South Africa, and I know of one person that's in the Philippines. I'm just really curious to know where you're watching my stuff from. It kind of gives me a feeling of I'm reaching out to the world, and it's your gift to me to tell me that, so I know where I'm playing to. And it's just kind of a cool thing to be part of a bigger world. But in 2 weeks, so basically, Sanguinimus, December 25th, I'm going to do a drawing. I'm going to probably jump on it live, and I'm going to do a live stream, and I'm going to draw the winner then, and then I'll reach out to you via that, and then we'll hook up. I'll get your shipping information, and we'll get this sent out to you. So you got until I go live on the 25th to comment below, to subscribe to the channel, and to subscribe to Instagram. That's all it takes. So, I'm Big D, the Gamecraft Dragon. Lady D is at work right now, but she adores all of you, her beautiful darklings, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much, and game on.